Okay, gentlemen, you got my instructions in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
Andy Ruiz, he had the championship, let it slip away. He vows 12 rounds. Jarrell Miller.
You got to fool your opponent into it.
Overhand right.
Best with that jab to the belly, just like that. See, keep touching that belly. Miller's looking for a big shot himself.
And they both sat down on those right hands.
Against Andy Ruiz with volume punching.
Well, he said to us yesterday, he said Andy Ruiz cannot fight going backwards.
I think the hand speed of Andy Ruiz has a lot to do with the inactivity of Jarrell Miller. In that respect, but he is waiting for those opportunities to counter.
Andy not wanting to be first, neither is Jarrell.
We all know Andy Ruiz takes a huge shot. I want to see how Miller's going to respond once he gets hit.
There's those lightning quick hands from Ruiz, and he caught him again.
Listen for the bell, gentlemen. Time right there.
And this is an exchange right here. Big baby Miller forgot to put his hands up in the clinch, in the guard. Protect yourself at all times.
He still got it at the age of 34.
You know, Sergio, I don't know if it's intentional.
Ruiz said, I've got to let my hands go. I can't be tentative.
And I like the fact that he's aiming for the body. Miller is. Both of them are digging down upstairs. Trying to set shots like that up top. Be touching and pecking. You're losing rounds. Momentum's for Ruiz right now.
Yeah, that's a pretty low output for Jarrell Miller.
So top 10 guys all the time now. A heavyweight's one big win away from being thrown right back in the mix. Oh, a right hand lands from Miller. Best punch of the fight.
There's a big uppercut.
Corner had been calling for. They want him to go to the body and then come up the gut with an uppercut. Let's take a look at some CompuBox numbers as we enter round 3 here. I was expecting more from Miller.
Yeah, he's telegraphing that right hand. I just think he has good accuracy with that shot. I don't think it's intentional. He should start just letting it go without power. He's looking for the perfect right hand, Miller is. It's too soon for that right now.
That it was a planned decision. He knows Jarrell Miller.
There's a digging right hand to the body for Miller.
He's going to weigh in around 300 pounds. He wanted to be able to match some of that weight.
There's a body shot from Ruiz, then comes over the top of the right hand.
So Ruiz is doing well off the back foot, just like that.
Ladies and gentlemen. Let the arm go, let the arm go. Time right there. Way to hold back.
Nice jab there by Miller, but it was that shot right there. That right there gets the attention of any big man.
Accuracy and output has been pretty clear to see.
The body shot by Ruiz to answer back. I think he's trying to pick it up.
Jarrell, get him up. Ruiz, position-wise in the ring, but he's just not.
See right here, Miller should be jabbing his way in. He's just walking. Good body shot, but he should be jabbing his way in. I'll be honest with you, Todd, after his last performance, I didn't think he was going to get an opportunity for another big fight, and here he is.
Crowd trying to get behind Andy Ruiz.
Moving his feet like he normally does. Notice the size difference of Miller's upper body to lower body.
Trying to impose his superior size on Ruiz. Humanity being rested on you all the time, Sergio.
Pop that shotgun jab on Ruiz's face. Then you can start your combinations. An even bigger fight, he must capitalize.
Nice left on the inside by Miller.
The power of Ruiz now. And body shots. Ruiz is not liking those body shots. Excellent hard warning by Thomas Taylor, because that wasn't a low blow, even though Ruiz tried to sell it. He's doing right is walking back Andy Ruiz, but that's not enough.
He's getting the ball down in the paint, moved Ruiz back.
Oh, those body shots moved Ruiz back. And that's digging down now. That's what I'm talking about if you're a big baby Miller.
And this is a good spell for Miller.
On Ruiz, the fact that he hasn't fought in almost 2 years.
But over the last 2 rounds, Jarrell Miller has really turned the tide. He's letting his hands go.
Yeah, he's right there in the face of Ruiz, not letting him breathe. Good right hand on the inside.
That's going to take it out of Miller. He shouldn't be throwing looping shots like that.
Now here he is, coming off a win in a round and starting to build on that in the 6th round.
I don't think that's a method, man. That's his style now.
So are we seeing a pendulum swing in the momentum of this fight? Ruiz clubbing body shots. from Jarrell Miller, and then upstairs in an uppercut. That was right after the bell, or maybe even a little after it.
It's a 7th round, Andy. You gotta breathe. Take a deep breath. Hey, you gotta get your hands up.
How Chris Mannix has this scored through 6 full rounds.
Yeah, I've got it 4 rounds to 2 in favor of Andy Ruiz.
And Miller, like Boxe, doesn't have to hit you that hard. There's a right hand. What can Ruiz do here, Sergio, other than...
And I love what he's doing now. He's just throwing short shots.
Round, Andy Ruiz is going to get that burst of adrenaline and look more like the Andy Ruiz we saw in the first couple of rounds.
And he was doing that early on, but the punches just aren't coming back anymore.
The power punches, as we just saw, have swung greatly in the favor of Jarrell Miller.
As Chris Mannix pointed out earlier, that's kind of been his go-to punch.
I would love to see Miller go back down to the body right now.
Rounds are just as important for Jarrell Miller as they are Andy Ruiz.
He's not letting Andy Ruiz clinch or smother him, stepping back.
And this is what you want to see if you're a Jarrell Miller fan.
Then the big shots will land after.
Good jabs from Miller. It's just not affecting Miller, is it? No matter what Ruiz hits him with. Being on cruise control. There's an uppercut.
Very competitive fight. 86-85 right now in favor of Andy Ruiz.
There's some quick hands, a little power being shown by Ruiz. At least
no, it's not. And it hasn't affected Miller. Miller came to fight. He came to win. Good
There's
shot.
There's a good right hand. As we enter the championship rounds, still feels like this fight is up for grabs, though.
This is the second highest weight of his pro career, if you exclude the first 2 fights he had. So,
because you could brace yourself for that one big shot. You see it coming.
Ruiz did just enough in that 8th round that Jarrell seemed to kind of take off.
Or to the shoulders.
Oh, there's good work. That's what you want to see from Miller.
See, loading up on shots like that for Ruiz, that is not as effective as if you do two shots that are actually... See right there, he's loading up on that big shot. It's just one shot. Instead, why don't you throw three at 50%?
Good right hand from Ruiz, but Miller's there.
But doing it behind the jab, like you have a game plan to do. Not the fact that Ruiz is walking himself back, but you're pushing him back with the jab. Then loading up on a big right hand. There you see slapping right hands there by Miller. See, both big men are tired.
Gentlemen, let's keep it nice and clean, all right? Go.
And like I said, it's an art to fight tired, and these guys need to close out strong.
Reminds me a little bit of that 3rd fight between Evander Holyfield and Riddick Bowe. Holyfield just looked completely gassed. Body shots from Miller. Ruiz is going to be in pain for a few weeks after this. Has to find a way to dig deep and win the 12th. Miller does not want to go back.
Go.
Well, the referee, Thomas Triver, saying stop, no, go.
Right now, it looks like the body language is more on Miller, the second win.
Up the head.
I had more to give. Now's the time to let it all hang out. Ruiz has to. Deep breath for the destroyer, as it's Miller who's pounding the body. Good finish for Miller, and that will do it. Did the big baby do enough?
After 12 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Both judges, Lou Moret and David Sutherland, are in agreement.